All right, so everyone needs to come up with some kind of a bracha or a hallelujah to say every time it cuts out and every time I come back. Yep, it's going to be... So not really sure what's going on. It happens some nights. The tubes get clogged in the interwebs, and we have these patches where I'm sort of cutting in and cutting out. I'm trying to keep a really careful eye on it. So here's what I ask. All right, I'm going to stop recording. Done. All right, I'm happy to not record this, and we'll see what happens since you get all of my fun mistakes just for posterity. So let's see if that works. All right, so hopefully this will hold a little bit better. Hit refresh if you don't see me. Sorry about that all. It is the magic and the amazingness of the interwebs. And yes, if I cut out again, then what I want everyone to do is type hallelujah into the chat room, and it'll magically make me, well, not magically, you know what I mean. It'll make me come back. So we are going to move on to our expressions of gratitude now. All right, if you can't download the Siddur, don't worry about it. Addie, it's really mostly the same that you're used to, so you should be able to follow along, no problem. So we are moving on to expressions of gratitude and Moda Ani, which is the prayer of gratitude from the morning prayer service. And we use it because it's the prayer of gratitude. So as we are singing and chanting along, I want to encourage you, invite you, and welcome you to share in the chat room what it is you are grateful for tonight. I'm going to bet there is something you are grateful for in the month that is coming to a close. No matter how rough of a month you're having, there's something. You woke up this morning. Addie helped us figure out why my stream was cutting out. You have power. Hopefully you have heat. Hopefully you have food. Hopefully you have people who love you. Hopefully you have soft, fuzzy creatures, if you're not allergic to them, that keep you company at home. Maybe a turtle. Maybe a snake. But there's something in your life that you're grateful for. And I know when things get hard, it can be really hard to figure out what you're grateful for. But that's why we start with it. We dig deep for a second, and we figure out everything we're actually grateful for to get us started. So we are going to sing Moda Ani, and I want to invite, welcome, and encourage you to share in the chat room what it is you are grateful for in this month that is coming to a close. And remember, if you're a woman or you identify as a woman, you sing Moda Ani. If you are a man or identify as a man, you sing Modeh Ani. And we're going to alternate between masculine and feminine God language. So if you are resonating with the idea of a feminine God language tonight and the divine face of the feminine face of the Holy One, then you're going to be singing with me when I sing it, Lifanaich and Vikayemet. And for the masculine God language, you sing Lifanecha and Vikayam. We're going to alternate back and forth, and we'll see which ones resonate best for you tonight. Moda Ani Lifanaich, Moda Ani Lifanaich, Ruach Chai Vekayemet, Moda Ani Lifanecha, Moda Ani Lifanecha, Ruach Chai Vekayam. Oh, we are grateful face of the one, in the face of the one. Moda ani lefanayich, Moda ani lefanayich, Ruach chai v'kayamet. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Ruach chai v'kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for recovery, for love and support. Moda ani lefanayich, Moda ani lefanayich, Ruach chai v'kayamet. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Ruach chai v'kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one. What else are you grateful for tonight? Moda ani lefanayich, Moda ani lefanayich, Ruach chai v'kayamet. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Ruach chai v'kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for community of OneShul Kohenet family and friends. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for new beginnings, transformation and new names. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for love of great things and the small ones too. Any last gratitudes you'd like to share with our community, and see if I can manage to somehow sing it in the song. Moda ani lefanayich, Moda ani lefanayich, Ruach chai v'kayamet. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Ruach chai v'kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for breath, life, and the dusk mixing to Mariv. Moda ani lefanayich, Moda ani lefanayich, Ruach Chai V'kayamet Moda Ani Lefanecha Moda Ani Lefanecha Ruach Chai V'kayam. Oh, I am grateful. Oh, we are grateful in the face of the one. In the face of the one. Oh, seriously, breathe in and stretch out a little bit. Breathe in everything you can possibly think to be grateful for. And then exhale that gratitude out into the world and into the community. For all of these many things, large and small. Oh, Holy One, as we all understand it, we are grateful and we give thanks. And let us say, Amen. So now we transition in the part of our service where we acknowledge maybe we need a little hand. Maybe we need to ask for help from our community, from our family, from ourselves, and from the Holy One. Whether the Holy One to you is a being of on a throne or a life force, or however it is you understand the Holy One, simply by putting that request out there, you can send ripples and waves through the God field and hopefully return back to you what it is you need. And sometimes the answer is, you got this. But the reality is, if you ask, you do receive. You have to open yourself up to feeling it back. And sometimes we need so much that what we get back doesn't feel like enough. But when you put it out there and you know there are all of these people out there praying for you and thinking for you and sending energy and blessing and love to you, you know what? It actually does make a little bit of a difference. Sometimes it's a big difference. Sometimes it's just a tiny crack that it opens up to help you get through. And sometimes it bursts the dam open and lets the waters flow. And with that, way more elegant than usual segue, we're going to move into our Micha Mocha, and we are going to ask for what it is we need strength for in this month that is beginning.
Hashem, guide me, be faithfully beside me. Hashem, guide me and bless how I lead. The Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing through you and me. Shekhinah reside in me, oh wisdom lives inside of me. Shekhinah reside in me, holy Abba, that I bakodesh. No rat hero, Mikamora, my Madonna, Mikamora, that I bakodesh. Spirit is flowing, no rat hero, no rat hero, Hashem, guide me, be faithfully beside me. Hashem, guide me and bless how I be. The Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing, growing and growing. The Spirit is flowing. Hashem, guide me, oh wisdom reside me, oh wisdom Hashem, guide me, and bless how reside in me, oh holy and holy. Baili Madonna, Mikamocha, Baili Madonna, Mikamocha, Narabakodesh, Torati.
Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing through you and me. Adonai, guide me, be faithfully beside me. Adonai, guide me and bless me. The Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing through you and me. Shekhinah reside in me, your wisdom lives inside of me. Shekhinah reside in me, O holy of holies. Michamocha, Baelim Adonai, Michamocha, Nadar Bakodesh, no Ratihilot, O Seifele, no Ratihilot, O Seifele. Oh, Holy One, we ask for strength. We ask for strength for healing of body and mind. We ask for strength to face changes and challenges. We ask for strength in the face of new love and new choices. We ask for strength for balance and discipline. We ask for strength so we may comfort those who struggle and are in pain. We ask for strength to be in acceptance that we are where we need to be, doing what we need to be doing, and not just acceptance, but we ask for strength to find joy in these moments wherever we are, to know that we are living fully and to have strength to live fully in each moment. We ask for strength to leave those places of Mitzrayim. We ask for strength to acknowledge where we are held as slaves. We ask for strength to acknowledge where others are still enslaved. We ask for the strength to cross the Red Sea, and we ask for strength to make our way through the wilderness during the time of the Omer, so we may come together with each other and with the Holy One at Sinai. And let us say, Amen. So now we take a moment to think about this changing of months. We move from Adar, a month that is supposed to have us increasing in joy, and it takes us to Nisan, which is the month of miracles, maidens, and kings. It is the month of kingship in Judaism. We have 4 New Years, and we are hitting the one of them, and it is the New Year of Kings. And as many of you know, I read tarot cards, and there is a card associated with each month. Not in obviously Orthodox Judaism, but through broader strains of Judaism, we have cards associated with each month of the year. And the card for this month is the Emperor. It's the month of Kings. And what I find really interesting, the Emperor is structures and creations and man-made, humanity-made buildings. It is the place of the pyramids, which can be good because it's cities and it's community that can come out of it, but it's also the place that can enslave us. And I want to show you something I've been showing you all for a few months now. Hold on. So this is the journey from Adar on your left, from the moon and the month of lunacy, through Nisan, the month of kings and the emperor, which is the city. And then we end at Iyar, which is the month of the high priest, which is shown here as the tree, which connects the heavens, the earth, and below. And so this month, we are now making that transition into a place of human-made structures and human-made constructs. It is the month where we are birthed as a people. We burst through the Reed Sea. We come through the place of constriction, Mitzrayim, and we open up into a watery place. And then we're out in the desert and we have to figure out how to grow up as a people. And we don't do so really good at that at first, but who does as a kid? We all make mistakes. We have to learn, we have to grow, and we as a people are birthed. And again, it's that coming together at Sinai, which is our collective cosmic B'nai Mitzvah moment, where we accept the covenant. And each of us hears and accepts the covenant. And I love this transparent tarot because we can overlay the images and see what happens as we go on a journey. And again, so these images, just so I can credit the creator, as Emily Carden created these beautiful images that I've overlaid for you to see. So we go from the moon and inner visions to the world of physicality and real world, physical, hard. You can't see it, but I'm hitting the desk. You can hear it. The tangible world around us as we are opened up as a people in Iyar. So just a little bit to think about the month of miracles, maidens, and kings. And there's a lot more of that. If you want to get the rest of what that whole drash is about, hold on, I will post where you can find it. The rest of the drash is there. Hopefully the link is actually coming through. I'm never sure. So, we always end our service with an opening to blessings. And for quite a long time, I use the same chant with you all every single month, which again, repeated behaviors have a lot of power to them. You can work into them. They build up their own structures and their own psychic, spiritual energy around them. It was the same one I was using with the Rosh Chodesh group I hosted at my home for a long time, for a couple of years. But then a while back I thought, we should have a special song for each month that helps us get into the energy of this month and think about what this month is. And I actually had time today to really dive in and think about what should our song be for this month to greet us into it. And it says Adar in your Siddur. It's supposed to be Nisan. I changed everything else. And I was really going through all of these different things and trying to find it. And then I thought, well, it's Pesach month. And I suddenly remembered the elemental 4 questions, a chant that Holy Taya created a year or two ago and posted. And I cannot sing this one myself. So I spent half my afternoon creating a video to show you all, to experience with you all as part of this. So I'm going to send us back to a video for a moment as we explore the elemental 4 questions and really what I am exploring for myself and I invite you to explore, which is what is the elemental experience of Nisan? What is the elemental experience? Whatever that means to you, what is that experience of Pesach? What does that look like? What does it feel like? What does this holiday ask of us in a spiritual sense? Creating Pesach and the whole month of Nisan not as just a big feast we have with our families, but as a spiritual tune-up for ourselves. So that is the question I have for you as I invite you into this elemental 4 questions experience.
How is this moment unique and divine? Sacred space and sacred time. What is the blessing the earth roots and reveal? Embody the dream and hear. What is the blessing the water flows through our veins? Surrender, allow the change. What is the blessing the air breathes through our lungs? Be and become. What is the blessing the fire ignites and sparks? Transform, illumine the dark. How is this moment unique and divine? Sacred space and sacred time. What is the blessing the earth roots and reveal? Embody the dream and hear. What is the blessing the water flows through our veins? Surrender, allow the change. What is the blessing the air breathes through our lungs? Be and become. What is the blessing the fire ignites and sparks? Transform, illumine the dark. Divine, sacred space and sacred time. What is the blessing the earth roots and reveal. Embody the dream and heal. What is the blessing? The water flows through our veins. Surrender, allow the change. What is the blessing? The air breathe through our lungs. Be and become. What is the blessing? The fire ignites and sparks. Transform, illumine the dark.
So, what is the blessing the earth roots and reveals? What is the blessing the water flows through your veins? What is the blessing air breathes through your lungs? What is the blessing that fire ignites and sparks? How is this moment unique and divine? Sacred space and sacred time. This is what it's all about. This is why we come together each month. This is why we come together on Shabbat. This is why every year we make Pesach, even though we do it every year, and we've been doing it for generations and generations and generations. Why? Because each moment is unique and is divine, and it's what we discover in those moments and the way we connect them and the unique experience that we can make out of the return and the return and the return. That's what it's all about. That's what it is to be a people. That's what the spiral of our year is all about. So, I wish you a Chodesh Tov as we go into this month. I wish you a wonderful Pesach. I think I'll see you right before then. Actually, for Shabbat HaGadol, I'm on the 11th. So I hope this month of Nisan brings you miracles. I hope this month of Nisan brings you a sense of kingship, of domain over your own world, and a sense of empowerment that comes from knowing that you are sovereign over yourself, your body, and your spirit and your mind, bringing all of that together. And as always, I want to invite you that if you get something out of what we do here at OneShul, to donate maybe $5 for each event you attend. I want to invite you to check out Darshan Yeshiva and the whole world of Jewish education that Rabbi Patrick and the rest of the punktorahites have pulled together, and a whole lot of other really amazing people to create a full, really deep, rich experience of Jewish education for everyone, re-education or education, whichever you need. on the site, and the whole section on the Jewish holidays and the Jewish Wheel of the Year. I finally got my part done. So it is up and live now, so you can dive into that and explore Pesach with me. I want to invite you back tomorrow night for Chana and Torah Talk. And I want to invite you back for all the other amazing events we have here at OneShul. And I want to invite you into one final thing. And that is saying thank you to someone without whom a lot of our services would be far less fantastic. I try to get express permission from all the artists before I use their music or their imagery. And thankfully, we at OneShul have been blessed with our friend Holy Tea. How much of her music do we use that she has given us permission to use every time we feel like using it? So with that, I want to also, besides the $5 you're going to help out punktorah and OneShul with, I want to invite you to help Holy Tea launch her new album. So I don't get anything out of this except this new album, but anything you can do, it's $18 or whatever you want to put out there to help create a beautiful new album from Holy Tea that we here at OneShul will be so gifted with all of the music from it. So just throwing it out there, if you are so motivated, I posted the link in the chat room for you. And if that's not something you're into, well, that's okay. Here is the link as well, so you can download that gorgeous track you just heard. And if you're listening to this later, it's holytea.bandcamp.com. And it's pay whatever you can. You can just do 99 cents if that's what you want to do. But you'll be able to download that amazing track to take with you into the month. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of the OneShul and punktorah community. Just by being here, you are part of this community. You are welcome to come and lead services or classes or discussions anytime you'd like. Just reach out to Patrick at punktorah.org, and he will help you out in getting that set up. And I'll see you back here again real soon. I'm pretty sure, I'm looking at my calendar over there, that I am back on the 11th with you all for Kabbalat Shabbat. Chodesh Tov. Have a wonderful night. May you find many things to be grateful for. May you find all of the strength you need, and may you find yourself showered with blessings in this month of Nisan. Chodesh Tov, everybody.
How is this moment unique and divine? Sacred space and sacred time. What is the blessing the earth roots and reveals?